Hello everybody and welcome to part 8 of my Amnesia The Dark Descent playthrough. In the last part we've actually came into contact for the first time with Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, who is being held captive by Alexander. And we've also found out that Agrippa owned a second orb, which Alexander took away from him after he broke his own into and shattered it into several pieces after a failed ritual. And at the moment we're trying to acquire these pieces, and we shall also try to help Agrippa free himself out of the body that he's currently imprisoned in. So I'm going to jump into the game right where we left off, which is, I think, in some kind of study room. Yes, so here we are. Let's see if we can find something interesting. No, there's nothing here. Okay, I think we picked up everything of interest up there, so let's check out the rooms. I think we have not been in there yet. Wow, it's pitch dark in here. Oh, this is a... what is this? Oh, people were tortured in here. This is actually a sketch of how it worked. Oh, that's not a nice thing to do. Does this actually work? Okay, that was a flashback, I assume. Oh, what is this? A piece of the orb! Yay, that's the first piece we've acquired, actually. And I think my sanity is on a low, actually. Yeah. I'm about to go bonkers. Okay. Well, let's check this room out then. What is going on? Oh. Daniel, don't go crazy on me. Come on, get up. Yes. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Wow. That is brutal. Oh, there's another orb piece. The grate covers a drainage pipe. Blood needs... oh, you can actually pick this up. How do we... blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. Stream made from hemp. Yes, ha. Yes. Excellent. Okay, that's how they did it. Wow, that's pretty sickening. out of this place. But I think we have a third room still left. Yeah, this one.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Guess they forced him to lie or sit on this. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Quite some crazy shit that Daniel took part in. Oh, that's the corpse again. I think back when I went in here, it actually was there, but disappeared after a few moments. Okay, let's get back to the nave. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Down there. Piece of orb. A glass jar of blood. Bucket of tar. Meat. Oh, can I? What? Can I actually feed the water monster Kang, or whatever it's called? Guess so. Whoa. Okay. Something's pulling the rope. Okay. What is this? Picked up remains? Okay. What does that do for me?
Daddy, good to see you. Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Okay, I think we haven't looked this way, so I don't know where this is taking me. Oh, there's a laudanum. tinderbox. That's always nice. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of, I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Oh, okay, so that's what I need the blood for. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling kank. I will have to address Weyer with this, as he will all have to supply me with a host. Also, properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Aha! Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Ah, there's a tinderbox. So... Okay, so we have not found a note from Weyer just yet, but let's have a look into the choir then. Because the other parts of the that we can access just yet have not given us any more info.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
second body. At first I thought there's just one. Okay. So I guess I'm hallucinating these. I don't think they are real. Choir main hall. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence?
Oh.
Is it for the greater good?
This
Are you
monster.
doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing
Oh crap,
us
it's
both.
coming. Oh, no, no, no. He's coming. Oh, another tin box. Wow, it's kind of hard to see because it's all blurry and stuff, because my sanity is so low. I think I'm safe for the moment now. But I think if I remember correctly from my first playthrough, which is quite some time back, then the choir was one of the more dangerous and difficult parts of the game.
Who are you to question me?
I think the best bet is for one to actually just stay at the far edges of the walls and not go directly through the middle.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oh. Okay, so here we have some more wicked torturing stuff. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. This is some crazy stuff. There's something growing, but it doesn't seem to be the fungi that we need for the third part of the potion for Agrippa. So I guess I have to search some more. I have to be on the qui-vive because there's lots of... Oh yeah, there's lots of bad guys around. I sure as hell don't want to be caught by any of them. The good thing about some of these monsters is that you can hear them for quite some distance. Oh no, no, there he comes. He's at the far end of the corridor. And he's just going around the corner. That's actually good. So can I actually get up there? That is the question I would like to know. Yes. Okay.
What happened to her?
What happened to whom? I guess I better not get too close to that abyss, because it looks to be very, very deep and I don't have anything to secure myself. Oh, is this the fungi? Should be possible to break open. Cannot use this. Yes. Ha! So this is the third part of the potion we need for Agrippa. Better close this on me. Oh, what is this? What the hell? The traitor did not know what to think of the brass ball as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the man could hear the brazen bull bellow. Okay. Oh, I understand. So they actually put someone in here, and then they made a fire, and he would actually cook to death. And obviously, his agonizing screams would be heard through this pipe all the way up. Wow, this is sick. I wonder what happens if I do this. Whoa. The craziest thing about this is that this actually is taken from real life, so they actually really did this stuff to people. That is probably the most disturbing things about all of this. The brass ball and stuff is all real. Well, okay, sorry, my Windows kicked me out for a moment for some reason. Okay, let's try to get through here without being murdered. I'm not sure if there's still anything of interest in here. I've picked up some old pieces. I've gathered the third ingredient for Agrippa's tonic, and maybe there's more, but I'm really not sure.
Find her!
What the hell? Find her? Find whom? And there's a door. What the hell is this door for? You see that? Yeah, that's a door. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. No, no, no. Oh, tinderbox. That's mine. You don't get it. Where is he? Where are you? Where are you? I think he disappeared in the corridor that we just came out of. But I think I will just wait for him to disappear completely. I don't want to take chances. My last direct contact with one of these was not exactly to my liking. Yes, so he has disappeared, or at least moved out of this area. There's a bridge. I don't know if I can and want to trust the uh-oh. Getting the hell out of here. But I want to check out the door. I want to see what the hell this door is for. I want to see it from up close. Yes. What is this? Where are you? Oh, there's another torturing device. Anything? Yes. Laudanum potion. Oh, tinderbox, tinderbox. You can never have two. Wow! Wow! Holy crap! The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Oh, what is this? And another piece of the orb. Okay, so we got this kind of music piece that we usually get when we achieve stuff, but does that mean we already have all of the pieces? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 pieces, and I think I remember that there were a lot more pieces than that. Could be totally wrong, but I think that might not be all there is to the orb. Anyways, I think I will get the hell out of here. And I think this is this is exactly where we came from. Entrance. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. What? What is this? Okay, so we have been here. get back to the nave. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Okay, I think we can now help Agrippa get rid of that old
There's something else.
crippled body of his.
Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save him.
Okay, so Agrippa the dying man wants a specific tonic made to save him. So how do we do this? It's to be purified first.
Looks like you cleaned out the choir. Head for the transept and find the rest of the ore pieces.
The remaining ore pieces can be found in the transept. Okay, so as I assume...
My pupil, Johann Vire, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come home. Simply. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay. So as I wanted to say, there's still some more ore pieces, obviously. And I cannot
I've always
make
hoped Vire would
the
return
tonic for
and
Agrippa
give me a
just
second chance.
now. At least
But
I
so does
don't
Alexander.
know
That's why he keeps me here.
where I should make it. Laboratory? Shall I break in there? I don't know. No. But laboratory sounds like a good idea. Because where do I purify the stuff? Needs to be purified first.
How are things coming? You're a good boy, Doctor. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
What is in here? Okay, we have the Kank water monster here. With the transept here. Okay, I'm going to look for the remaining ore pieces then. Okay, so I am going to stop the video here, and I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll see you guys next time.